Hello, beautiful soul. I am Jess from the Nimbi. Today, I would like to offer Gemini a timeless tarot reading. This message is intended to find you when you need to hear something within it most. It's a general reading, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else. Tarot taps into energies. These energies may represent you, people, situations around you. Trust your intuition on how this fits for your story. Cross watchers, I intended this video to be for a Gemini, but if you're watching it, this message might actually be for you. Again, just trust your intuition, guys. Let's just get started and see what comes out. We're going to start with an overall energy. Universe, angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, please give me the message this viewer needs to hear most at this time on their journey. All right, overall energy for Gemini for this reading, please. Oh, that's a lot. Can we just do like one? Maybe even two? One would be totally great though. Okay. Holy smokes. It's still a lot. Okay. Perfect. Two. Okay. Thought it was just one. So fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. Okay, and activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. All right. I really feel like this is surrendering to the divine, like to your higher calling, to your intuition, really. You probably have been getting messages about where you're supposed to go or be, what you're supposed to do with your day, and I feel that you're really supposed to be listening to that right now. All right, let's see what comes out for you, Gemini. All right, message for Gemini, please. Okay, message for Gemini. Thank you. The Chariot. Okay, what else do we got? The Nine of Pentacles. I really get the sense that this is finding balance in your life, finding your equilibrium. King of Pentacles. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. King of Pentacles. Let's go. Judgment, Hermit, Wheel of Fortune, and the Two of Wands. All right. There's a lot of major arcana here, guys. We've got, what, 7 cards on the table, and 4 of them are major arcanas. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands. And I'm getting this sense of recognition after battle. Like, that's literally what I heard. Recognition after battle. But it's not an outwardly recognition. It's an inward recognition. A recognition of self. Maybe you've been battling with yourself. Or something in your life. Yeah, this top row is really like coming into your power. Coming into your sense of self. Finding balance within that. Let's see, on the bottom of the row, we've got Judgment, the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Two of Pentacles. I'm getting a lot about balance here. You know, it's this sense of like kind of settling some kind of inner conflict. Things are shifting for you. I feel like you've taken some time out to really figure out what it is that you want to have in your world. Yeah, you're done people pleasing and doing a song and dance for others. Okay, let's see. Let's talk about the Six of Wands. I have to talk about this. On these 2 cards. These both have this like feeling of ascension. Like there's this like light kind of going up, and then there's this light again going up. There's this feeling of ascension, surrendering to the divine. you know, when you're in your power, it's like you're connected to something much, much bigger. And I feel like you're feeling that. Okay, sorry. I got distracted. Let's talk about the Six of Wands, please. The Queen of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. All right. I get the sense of doing inner work. Like I said, it's recognition of something within self. I feel like you've cut away the parts of you that aren't in alignment with what you want to work for in the future, what you want to manifest into your world. Yeah, it's like you're having a lot of like success in discovering that and making those cuts. Yeah, you're putting in a lot of work into self. I can feel it. Trust the process is what I just heard. Okay. Tell me about this Chariot for Gemini. Thanks. I'm going to flip over that other bit that wanted to come out. But I did see the Magician, which I felt the Magician, kind of like what you're manifesting. Okay, so we got the Moon. Let's see what else comes out for the Chariot, please. Anything else for this Chariot? Thank you. And the Nine of Wands. Okay. Yeah, you're moving out of the shadows. I think you've found clarity on what it is that you want to go for in your world. You're kind of letting down your guard, but you still have, it's like, what's the word? There's a little hesitation. That's not actually the word that I'm looking for. I hate it when you can't find a word for a feeling. Trepidation. I don't know. It'll come if it's supposed to. But there's just this like hesitation about like moving forward fully into something. But I feel like you're getting ready to move. Like I kind of like that the imagery on this Chariot is like she's not moving quite yet. But I feel like you're getting there. You're getting to the point where you're ready to move out of the dark times, out of the shadow. You're being called to let your guard down. And I feel like you know this and you hear this. Again, it's this sense of surrendering coming out. Let's talk about this Nine of Pentacles, please. Thank you. I knew that Wheel of Fortune was going to come out again. It was on the bottom of the deck for a minute there. Okay. I love how there's these major cards on this side, and then that's followed by like a blockage. So the Wheel of Fortune, again, like coming into your sense of self, something that you, it's really being your authentic, true self. You're listening to your higher calling. You're listening to like, you know, it's this surrender. You're surrendering to that, and I feel like you've felt a little stuck in the past, or you currently maybe do feel a little stuck that this wheel hasn't quite shifted yet. It's just this sense of feeling a little helpless is the word that's coming through. Feeling a little helpless, but you know, this 8 is followed by a 9. Like, so there's progression, there's movement. I feel like you just need to take a step is what I heard. Take a step. Follow the messages. That Falcon on here is really calling to me. Follow the messages. Listen to your authentic self. Trust that. Be that. Own that. Okay. Tell me about this King of Pentacles. Thank you. The Three of Pentacles. Let's get one more, please. And the Eight of Cups. Yeah, so we have 2 8s here too. This is walking away to find and be your authentic self, to walking away from something to get your wish fulfillment. It's really stepping into your authenticity, stepping into this King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles, he is like, he's the king that, you know, has put in the work, gotten the tangible tangible results. He's got all sorts of great stories. I feel he's really kind. And it's because he's put in the work and included everyone. He's not excluded anyone, and he's like been very abundant and very what's the word? Giving of his resources, his time. He's a personable king, I feel like. And I feel like you're wanting that in some sense. You want to connect to other people. I really get that sense, and like work on something bigger than just you, but you're being asked to step into your power so you can work on something that's bigger than just you. Yeah, you're moving toward your wish fulfillment. There is this sense of movement, of progression here. You're maybe not quite there, but you're like on the brink of progression, of movement, of surrender. I'm being reminded to say that. Okay. Let's talk about this judgment card, please. Tell me about judgment for Gemini. Thank you. Death and the Five of Swords. Yeah. Need I say more? Really? This is letting the past constructs of self that were holding you back. This is letting those die and being reborn into your true authentic self. That one's pretty straightforward, guys. I don't know that I really need to say much more about that. It's just letting the sense of self-deception, of limitation, letting it go, finally surrendering to it. Let it go. Wasn't that one of these? I don't know, fall into my arms. Yeah, it's really just letting self-deception go, falling into your like true, authentic, who you know you want to be self. All right, let's talk about this Hermit for Gemini, please. Thank you. One more. Thank you. Ha! I love when the Hermit and the Star come out together. It seems like they do often, because this Hermit in his lamp, he has the star. He's got the star inside of his lamp. He's figuring out what it is that he wants to focus on, to shine light on it, like what brings light into his world. And it's right here. I feel that maybe you've been a little bit confused, feeling oppressed by choice is what I just heard. Oppressed by choice. And it's been really like chaotic, being stuck kind of in like feeling that you have so many things that you need to take care of, but knowing that there's like one thing that's really calling you. And I feel like you've kind of stepped back, or you're being asked to step back to figure out how to make it all work. I don't really think you need to. I think there's one thing, like in this Seven of Cups, there's one thing that, yes, you don't see it exactly. It's a little, you kind of get the idea of what it is, and I feel like that's maybe what this star is representing, but there's one thing that's kind of a mystery, but you know that you need to go for it. It's like glowing. It's pulling you in. It's kind of drawing you, right? Like those two cards. It's drawing you toward that. That's the star. And I feel like you're figuring that out. You're figuring out that there's a lot of things that are maybe pulling on you, trying to hold you back, but there's one thing that you have that's drawing you forward, that's drawing you into this authentic you. Nice. All right, let's talk about this. What is that? Wheel of Fortune. Thank you. One more. Okay, fine. The Seven of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Ten of Pentacles. There's this sense of timing that things will move when they're supposed to move. Had a hair in my nose, sorry. Things will move when they're supposed to move. I feel like you're still in this kind of evaluation stage. Don't get stuck there for too long. Don't get stuck there thinking that you're being, like you have to figure out how everything will work because you need tangible results now. Don't get stuck there is really the message coming through. Things are wanting to move. They're going to move in their own time, but let them move when you feel that call, that pull. Um, don't be held back by this idea of like having physical results now. Okay. Let's talk about this Two of Pentacles. Thank you. The King of Wands. Nice. One more. Yeah. So you're juggling, or maybe you're not currently juggling, but you may be juggling in the future, or I don't know, take this how it resonates. Maybe in the past, you're juggling being your authentic self, following your authentic self, and sneaking around to be something that maybe you're not. Yeah. Put down the swords. So in other words, stop thinking about it. Stop overthinking about it. Just be your authentic self. Don't try to sneak away with something, or like shortcut the work. That also came through. Don't try to shortcut the work. Don't try to leave anything behind. Some of your thoughts maybe need to be left behind, and you need to move forward. But like, you can't wear a mask is what I'm hearing. You can't wear a mask. You can't hide who you truly are. You can't, you can't carry some of those thoughts that hold you back. You can't carry those. It's time to let them go. Okay, that's what I heard. This Three of Swords. This Three of Swords was actually on the bottom of the deck before I grabbed those cards, which is interesting. There's some sense of, what I'm going to say here and what I'm getting is that there's some sense of loss of losing what you were. That's kind of tearing you up a little bit. We all go through that, or, I mean, maybe not all of us. I don't know. I know I've gone through that. And I feel like this is fall into my arms, surrender. There's this loving energy around you, available to you at all times, and don't get too stuck in this energy. It hurts, but you have a lot of really powerful cards here. So yeah, it's hard to disconnect from who you thought you were, I guess is really how it's coming through. But just know that who you're becoming is so much more beautiful. It's worth shedding all of that. Okay. Let's grab you some advice. Advice for Gemini regarding this spread. All right. Advice for Gemini, please. Thank you. Can I get two more? Thank you. So there's that Seven of Pentacles again. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. Fine. All right, we got the Hermit. We got the Seven of Pentacles. So we already have those. We have the Moon. Oh my God. So hilarious. We have all these cards already. All right. The Hermit, the Seven of Pentacles, the Moon, the Eight of Swords. Holy crap, we do have all these cards already. Okay, the Tower in the World. Ha! Good, we got something new. Yeah. So you've taken the time, or you're taking the time to figure out what it is that you really want moving forward in this world, how to become your true and authentic self. You're shining the light on that. You're trying to find clarity. It's coming, but you're going to need to make some kind of move to move yourself out of this kind of stuck feeling where you're having to break up with your past, is how it's coming through. This Tower to me speaks of isolation as opposed to like destruction or surprise, but there is this sense of like having to separate and disconnect from yourself. And that's going to bring you into, it's bringing you a lot of closure, and it's also bringing you into a new, phase in your life. So yeah, that's really what's coming through here. I'm going to leave that there and grab you a fortune. Okay, soon a visitor shall delight you. I like that. I feel like it's this visitor that you're just going to have to surrender to. Okay, Gemini, I hope this content resonated with you. If it did, please like, share, subscribe. If you would like to get more of my zodiac-based tarot readings, or I do daily oracle messages as well. Yeah, all right, I'll leave it there. Until next time, sending you love and light. Bye.